Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. Things already rolling.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game.
Goes for a shot! Top class from Turan! gets.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Vieira. Desai. And it's Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Nkunku. Desai. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Doué. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. It is quite a scene here in this Grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Well, we're on the way. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail, time and time again, and off...
There's the shot! Gorgeous from Thuram. That is a gem! An absolute gem! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant. Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's it.
Just the keeper in his way. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for...
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it for us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Conte.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. This looks promising. And it's shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. Takes a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Doué clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get it through? Dembele. Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. France are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And here's Kante. And it's Conte. Looking tidy in possession here. Casado.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Dembele. Silvestre. He's got away. Pau Kubarsi did well to a real chance.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's there to retrieve it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
France have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Raul. Stood up well to him there. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Desailly. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Vieira. Thuram. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good climb! Goal, France! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Chance, surely! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.